Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. It's the end of 2022. Can only mean one thing. What were my top 10 films of 2022? Yeah, let's go through them. Okay, so there are a couple of films here that are actually missing in the top 10. Didn't quite get there. Two films in particular that I would assume be quite high in some people's countdowns, but they didn't quite cut it on mine. They are The Batman and what was that one? The Northman. Such a forgettable film. Yeah, they are below top 10. But let's go through my enjoyable films of 2022. Okay, I've moved over here, not to show that, but because I'm going to put those posters up. Yeah, I can't be bothered to get the physical media out. It's all on the shelves. So I'll just sling up a couple of posters. So in 10th place, we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yes, this is the second Doctor Strange film with Benedict Cumberbatch. Really enjoyed this. I enjoyed the multiverse. I enjoyed the evil Doctor Strange. You know, the whole Sam Raimi Evil Dead type of influence on the film. I thought it did some good things. It looked fantastic in 3D. I do want to watch it again. And overall, I just had a lot of fun with it. So yes, that's number 10, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. On to number 9, and number 9 is a film that I only watched about a week ago, and that is Glass Onion, a Knives Out story. Yeah, Daniel Craig is back as Benoit Blanc, the murder mystery suspense investigator, pretty much like Poirot. And I thought this was a really good film. I enjoyed the first film, Knives Out, which was all set in this big old mansion. We had a whole host of characters, you know, a whole host of top actors playing the roles. They were all fantastic in their roles. And it's kind of like moves along the same way that the Kenneth Branagh films do. You know, when we had Murder on the Orient Express, and then we had Death on the Nile. You get a whole host of new characters. So it's following that kind of like path. But this was fantastic, you know, with Edward Norton and Dave Bautista. I love the setting of the island with the glass, you know, the glass onion, the sports car that you can't drive anywhere, the whole tech side of it, and who was potentially going to kill him in a game that he set up that didn't go according to his plans. So I really enjoyed Glass Onion, so that's my number 9. Number 8, Wakanda Forever. Yes, another Marvel film. Now, I really enjoy the first Black Panther. I have no problems with the Black Panther. It's an enjoyable film. Chadwick Boseman is fantastic. Angela Bassett, Letitia Wright, I believe, that plays Shuri. I love all the characters in it. Even Andy Serkis made me laugh in the first film. The second film was more of a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, but brought up a lot of new interesting ideas and a lot of new interesting situations. So yeah, I really enjoyed Wakanda Forever. Had a great time with it. So that's my number 8. For my number 7th position, if you like religion, you normally do this, you pray. Not that sort of prey. Now, this is the prequel to the Predator series, set, you know, hundreds of years ago with this tribe and this young girl that goes up against the Predator to prove that she has the balls to to defeat an enemy. Yeah, really enjoy the film. The look of it is fantastic. It's a worthy successor, a worthy addition to the Predator series. Whether or not we get an official physical release for it, I really hope we do, but Prey is at number 7. Number 6, thank you very much. See the lips going down again. How'd you make the lip go up? Thank you very much. Yeah, it's Elvis. Great film this was, musical genius. We got Austin Butler playing Elvis himself. I just can't think of anybody that would have played him. He's just fantastic. I really do hope he gets an Oscar nod for this. Tom Hanks was good in there as Elvis's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, who's not really a colonel or a Tom Parker. But the whole look of the film was fantastic. The sound, charisma. Austin Butler really brought that charisma across. And I just thought it was an overall great, biopic. Not so much focusing on Elvis's entire career. The film was more about Tom Parker and what he got up to. But I would like them to do another film. Maybe just do the whole film about Elvis. I don't know whether they will or not. But Elvis is at number 6. Number 5 is a recent watch that I saw at the about 2 weeks ago, and it's Return to Pandora. That's right, it's Avatar: The Way of Water. I always loved the first film. It does have its faults, story-wise it's a little weak, but you're there for the visuals, the magnificence of it. The characters are very interesting, and this expands on that. This is set years after. We return to Pandora. Jake's got his family. Neytiri's there, although she's not in the film that much. But the Sky people are returning. And it's just magnificent to watch this, especially in IMAX in 3D. So if you get a chance to watch it in IMAX 3D, go and watch it. It is longer than the first film, I think by about half an hour. So this is about 3 hours or 10 minutes, 3 hours and 10 minutes or so. There is speculation going around that Avatar 3 is 9 hours long. Don't quite know how that works. They'll have to actually install toilets underneath the actual chairs, I think. Yes, but really enjoy Avatar. Will it make as much as the original film? Only time will tell, but I don't think so. It'll probably come close, but not that close. But yeah, Avatar: The Way of Water is my number 5th spot. Number 4, Faster Than a Bullet Train, is Bullet Train. Yeah, Brad Pitt. We've got a Joey King, Aaron Taylor Johnson, I believe his name is, from Kick-Ass, I think. This is very kind of like a Guy Ritchie influenced action adventure mystery set on a train, where Brad Pitt's character has to retrieve a suitcase. And you get a nice little bit of like Kill Bill martial arts action at the end. We get some witty dialogue and some great mix of characters. The entire film all set on a speeding train. And I had a lot of fun with this film. I thought it was one of the most entertaining action films of the year. So that's Bullet Train. That's my number 4. Number 3 on my list is Jordan Peele's 3rd film. Is it Us? Nope. Yes, it's Nope. Yes, this is a really great film. I loved watching this film. I saw it twice in the cinema. This is about a couple, a guy and his sister that run this ranch with their dad. And there's something in the sky. There's something hovering in the sky. They can't quite make out what it is. And they bring in like a cinematographer to try and take a photo or take a video of it to prove that there's something up there in the clouds. And it brings the whole kind of like Close Encounters in, and very mysterious. Some great scenes, some chilling scenes in there. I love the scenes with the chimpanzee and Stephen Young's character. And overall, I just thought it was a really great film. It was a really great mystery film. It's a typical Jordan Peele film. And I watched this for the second time in IMAX. And the sound just blew me away. I have never experienced a film like this in IMAX with this item coming over the top of your head. It just nearly blew me out of the seat. So I love it. In fact, Jordan Peele hasn't made a crap film yet. Every single one of his films is unique and very rewatchable. So that's Nope. That's my number 3rd. Okay, so what's at number 2? Wow, everything, everywhere, All at Once. Yes, another multiverse film. Yes, this film was magnificent. This is a film with multiple layers. We have Ke-Huy Quan back, Short Round from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And of course we have the brilliant Michelle Yeoh, and we also have Jamie Lee Curtis. And I just wanted to eat her fingers with some ketchup and mustard. Yeah, this is a multi-layered film across multiple dimensions. I love the switching of the characters when one universe flips into another universe, their characters. I just thought it was a roller coaster ride. I thought it was a really great roller coaster ride. I can't say anything else. It's just a fantastic film. It probably would have been my #1 film of the year if something else hadn't come along. But Everything Everywhere All at Once is #2 on my list. Okay, so what is #1? It's probably #1 on a lot of people's lists. It's a film that's taken decades to arrive. It had a few production hold-ups with the pandemic, but we eventually got to go back to Top Gun. That's right, everyone. It's Top Gun Maverick, bringing back Tom Cruise. This time he has to teach a new class of Top Gun graduates, all about flying and to go in and bomb the crap out of someone. Yeah, and it throws lots of elements in the film. In ways, it kind of reminds me of the original Star Wars with the Death Star trench, where they've got these aeroplanes and you've got to go like that, through the mountains and strategically hit this target. In places it was cheesy. It brought back that 80s cheesiness, but yeah, the first film is very cheesy, but this did cheesiness in a 21st century way, and I think it was just a magnificent film. And I've seen it probably about 3 times in the cinema. I also watched it in IMAX, and it was incredible in IMAX, especially the scene where the plane flew over the top of Ed Harris and the roof lifted off that building. Nearly blew your eardrums out. So yeah, action, comedy, heartbreak, family, and just a truly great film. My #1 film of the year, Top Gun Maverick. So there we go. That is my top 10 films of 2022. How different was your top 10? In the comments below, stick down your top 3 films of the year. You may have the same things. You may have completely different films. But I'd like to see what everybody thought of their top 3 films of 2022. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And coming soon, it'll be my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2023. What can we expect next year? Stay tuned.